ठीक है। सो वर्ड वेट तो क्या स्टोरी है वर्ड वेट के पीछे वहां पे और अंदर हमारी सदर कौन था मेरा बच्चा मेरा जो मतलब एंकर था ये राइट नीचे हां मेरे पीछे था गूगल फॉर्म होगा आज तो फॉर्म होगा नहीं पड़ेगा सारे एग्जाम दोस्त एग्जाम सारी चीज नहीं आ रही है ठीक है ओके आइए तो ये चीज क्लियर ठीक है भाई जो तेरे क्लियर एंड अहमदाबाद दोस्तों को पिक करने वाले हैं 2020 का कॉमन गेम मुझे बताओ पहला कॉमन गेम कहाँ पे फर्स्ट कॉमन गेम हमारे वहां पे हुआ था एंटिकली राइट सो इंडिया से पहले 2010 में उसको हमारा उसका कॉमन गेम पहला 1930 में हुआ था कैनडा राइट साथ में एशियन गेम्स की बात करें तो एशियन गेम्स पहला हमारा हुआ था तीसरा कॉमन गेम मुझे बताओ पहला कॉमन गेम हमारा कहाँ पे हुआ फर्स्ट कॉमन गेम हमारे वहां पे हुआ था एंटिकली राइट सो इंडिया से पहले 2010 में उसको हमारा उसका कॉमन गेम पहला 1930 में हुआ था कैनडा राइट साथ में एशियन गेम्स की बात करें हम दोस्तों को पिक करने वाले हैं 2020 का कॉमन गेम मुझे बताओ पहला कॉमन गेम हमारा कहाँ पे हुआ फर्स्ट कॉमन गेम हमारा वहां पे हुआ था एंटिकली राइट सो इंडिया से पहले 2010 में उसको हमारा उसका कॉमन गेम पहला 1930 में हुआ था कैनडा राइट साथ में एशियन गेम्स की बात करें तो एशियन गेम्स पहला हमारा हुआ था 1951 ओके और ये आगे हम खेलेंगे बराबर serious चलिए नेक्स्ट स्टार गेम आचर ज्योति सुरेखा वरुण जी ने इसके स्क्रिप्ट क्या है इन द फर्स्ट इंडियन लेवल कंपाउंड अल्टर टू मिनट मिडल एट R3 बटन वन अंदर है बस एशियन गेम्स पहला हमारा हुआ था 1951 ओके और ये आगे हम खेलेंगे बराबर serious चलिए नेक्स्ट स्टार गेम आचर ज्योति सुरेखा वरुण जी ने इसके स्क्रिप्ट क्या है इन द फर्स्ट इंडियन लेवल कंपाउंड अल्टर टू मिनट मिडल एट R3 बटन वन अंदर है बस सीधे रीड कर लेना वीर भारती हमारे बड़े हैं जीते इन्होंने डॉक्टर लिखा इसके अलावा पलश मंडल लिखा है ऑनरेबल बॉयज 5000 मीटर वॉक रेस में रोहित शर्मा के थर्ड भारत के थर्ड हाईएस्ट स्टूडेंट वनडे इंटरनेशनल आफ्टर सचिन तेंदुलकर नेक्स्ट भारत के लिफ्टर है प्रतीश मिखा वही जिन्होंने स्टार्ट किया है नया यूथ वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड एशियन यूथ गेम्स इन बॉलिंग राइट ने हाईएस्ट रैंकिंग अचीव किया है T20 रेटिंग क्या होता है आपकी अलग रेटिंग होती है बॉलर स्केल होती है ऑलराउंडर स्केल होती है बैट्समैन स्केल होती है T20 की अलग होगी टेस्ट की अलग होती है ओके और वनडे की अलग होगी तो T20 में मैक्सिमम रेटिंग होती है रेटिंग कैसे अचीव करोगे आप अलग अलग स्कोर कर रहे हो तो आपकी रेटिंग बढ़नी चाहिए भले आप नंबर हो मान लो नंबर हो आपको करो नहीं करो ठीक मैं नंबर हूं लेकिन मैं रन नहीं बना तो मेरी रेटिंग घटेगी मान लो मेरी रेटिंग 900 है मैं रन नहीं बने तो 800 पे हो जाएगी ठीक है तो अगर रेटिंग ऐसे बढ़े इसका मतलब कंसिस्टेंटली आप अच्छा कर रहे हो ठीक है नेक्स्ट एक बड़े दोस्तों का है सेकंड स्मॉलेस्ट नेशन इसने फीफा के लिए क्वालीफाई किया है फीफा वर्ल्ड कप के लिए और देखो तो क्या करना कि फीफा वर्ल्ड कप का इतिहास क्या है AFCAT में ऐसे स्टैटिस्टिक्स बहुत फेमस है एवरी फीफा वर्ल्ड कप हमारा पहली बार होगा है ना गुड तो फीफा वर्ल्ड कप हमारा स्टार्ट हुआ था क्या करेंगे अभी ये आपका 1930 में स्टार्ट हुआ था आज से लगभग कितना साल है 95% ठीक है तो 1930 में स्टार्ट हुआ दोस्तों और मैक्सिमम मार्क जीता है वो जीता है ब्राजील ने जीता है मैक्सिमम 5 लास्ट में कौन था ये सो चार आपके रैंसम होते हैं टेस्ट में रैंसम आपका मेजर मैच होते हैं साल में चार तो 1930 में स्टार्ट हुआ दोस्तों और मैक्सिमम मार्क जीता है वो जीता है ब्राजील ने जीता है मैक्सिमम 5 लास्ट में कौन था आगे ये सो चार आपके रैंसम होते हैं टेस्ट में रैंसम आपका मेजर मैच होते हैं साल में चार होते हैं सबसे पहले जनवरी को होता है कौन सा ऑस्ट्रेलिया ओपन उसके बाद फिर होता है फ्रेंच ओपन फिर होता है विंबलडन एंड सबसे लास्ट में आपका होता है दोस्तों यूएस ओपन राइट अलग अलग कोर्ट में खेला जाता है ये रखना फ्रेंच ओपन आप खेलते हो क्ले कोर्ट में विंबलडन आप खेलते हो ग्रास में ये सवाल पूछा गया है अकेडमी में एग्जाम नेक्स्ट मैं सिंगल चैंपियन कार्लो भैया हमारे वाले हैं फिर सिंगल चैंपियन हमारे वाले हैं अर्नस्ट वेलिकर्स तो कार्लोस जी और अर्नस्ट आपने देखा होगा लास्ट कुछ टाइम से या तो हम कार्लोस के नाम पढ़ रहे हैं या तो ये ना फ्रेंच ओपन आप खेलते हो क्ले कोर्ट में विंबलडन आप खेलते हो ग्रास में ये सवाल पूछा गया है अकेडमी में एग्जाम नेक्स्ट मैं सिंगल चैंपियन कार्लो भैया हमारे वाले हैं फिर सिंगल चैंपियन हमारे वाले हैं अर्नस्ट वेलिकर्स तो कार्लोस जी और अर्नस्ट आपने देखा होगा लास्ट कुछ टाइम से या तो हम कार्लोस के नाम पढ़ रहे हैं या तो यानिक सिनर नाम पढ़ रहे हैं ना इसके अलावा किसी नाम नहीं पढ़ राइट सर मैं आपको आपसे सकती हूँ पूछना मैं आप जोड़ता हूँ इस कार्लो से फिर फायदा नहीं मतलब परेशान होने का आप इस टेक्स्ट करना ओके नेक्स्ट साइक्लोन शक्ति पहला स्टॉर्म है ऑफ द सीजन दोस्तों साइक्लोन शक्ति अभी आपको देखने को मिला है कि पहला स्टॉर्म है आपके सीजन का राइट और जैसे ही मैं साइक्लोन वर्ड बोलूंगा क्या है रिकॉल कि भैया ये साइक्लोन होता क्या है तुरंत आपके दिमाग में आना चाहिए ना इस बेस पे किसी रखा दोस्तों ये है हमारा मान लेते हैं इमेजिन करते हैं ये आपने आज की क्लास का टॉपिक नंबर 1 और ये है कि इक्वेटर कितने राज्यों से पास करता है हाउ सॉरी हाउ मेनी और कितनी आप याद रखिए और लिख कर लिखना है तो याद रखें तो याद रखना इक्वेटर कितने देशों में पास करता है मानसून के दिन इसको ठीक है प्लीज पढ़िए मैं आपको बता रहा हूं ये आपका है अलग से ये है हमारा सदर हिस्सा जब आप हमारी रोटेट होती है आपको पता है आप ऐसे 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 घूमिए और उनकी सेक्शन में है वेस्ट से ईस्ट ये हमेशा रखना अर्थ रोटेट करती है वेस्ट से ईस्ट ना कि ईस्ट से वेस्ट जब अर्थ आपकी वेस्ट से ईस्ट दोस्तों में तो बिकॉज़ ऑफ रोटेशन ऑफ अर्थ एक कोऑर्डिनेट फोर्स डेवलप होता है ओके एक आपका कोऑर्डिनेट फोर्स जो है वो डेवलप होता है बिकॉज़ ऑफ रोटेशन ऑफ द अर्थ एंड बिकॉज़ ऑफ दैट क्या होता है आपका कोऑर्डिनेट फोर्स डेवलप आपका होता है उसकी वजह से क्या होता है उसकी वजह से जो चीजें हैं वो राइट लेफ्ट होंगी तो कोऑर्डिनेट फोर्स नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर में हर चीज को लेफ्ट घुमा देता है उसके बाद इसको राइट घुमा देंगे, तो जिस हवा को ऐसे सीधे जाना था अब वो हवा ऐसे ऐसे ऐसे, तो आपके हवा का डायरेक्शन कुछ ऐसे 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 हो जाएगा, और ये डायरेक्शन होता है एंटी क्लॉकवाइज। यहीं से आप पढ़ते हो कि साइक्लोन का डायरेक्शन एंटी क्लॉकवाइज होता है, एंड क्लॉकवाइज होता है सदर्न से। क्लियर है दोस्तों? ओके, तो ये चीज प्लीज करना, ये चीज कहते हैं, ठीक है ना? तो एक आपका साइक्लोन शक्ति आया हुआ था, राइट? साइक्लोन शक्ति का नामकरण किया था श्रीलंका, शिलोन ने इसका प्रोनाउन था शिलोन, श्रीलंका ने इसको किया दोस्तों अपना नामकरण, श्रीलंका ने कॉल करके किसी ने ऐसे एक बार क्या कर पड़ा करके। चल नेक्स्ट हमारा फॉर्मेट क्या है, कीबोर्ड सिस्टम, राइट?
Order of 9. Guldar. कुर्सुरा
In a major league towards operational readiness against emerging alien threat.
कुर्सुरा
Indian Army has initiated procurement of indigenously developed suction. Okay, done. Next. Whether any patient IS control को दोस्तों क्वेश्चन किया गया है कुछ पहले हमारे राइट डन. In a major league towards operational readiness against emerging alien threats, Indian Army has initiated procurement of indigenously developed suction. Okay, so suction को हमारे अभी दोस्तों क्या किया गया है operational readiness against emerging alien threat procure करेंगे राइट. आर्मी फोर्स हमारी procure करेंगे suction. Next. रक्षा मंत्री on 14 अक्टूबर 2025 रिलीज किया था एक किताब जिसका नाम है रेडी रिलेवेंट एंड रिसर्चेंट. रेडी रिलेवेंट एंड रिसर्चेंट किताब इसको ऑफर किया है हमारे अनंत खान साहब ने इसके साथ. नेक्स्ट. इंडिया जो डेवलप्ड मिलिट्री कॉम्बैट पैराशूट सिस्टम सक्सेसफुली टेस्टेड एट सलार ये इंडिया बांग्लादेश नेवल एंड कॉम्बो स्पाइनर्स को लाल तो जितने भी आप ये चीजें आपके देश के अंदर हो रही है, राइट? जितने भी होते हैं भारतीय कहीं ठीक है? हाँ। नेक्स्ट आपका पहला हेलीकॉप्टर फंगस अभी लाइन फ्रॉम प्राइवेट सेक्टर टू स्टैब्लिश डाटा एडवांस सिस्टम आपका हमारा है। नेक्स्ट फिलिपींस स्पाइनर्स को लाल क्रायोबैन टू प्रोटेक्ट द थ्रेटेड रीफ्स तभी कोरोना देखे राइट? कोरोना हमारे लिए बहुत यूजफुल होते हैं। अगर आप आयरन फॉर्म कर सकते हैं, अलग प्रकार के हमारे कोर्स होते हैं और भारत में मैक्सिमम कोरोना रीफ है अंडमान निकोबार। अंडमान निकोबार में मैक्सिमम कोरोना रीफ और लक्षद्वीप का पूरा आइलैंड ही बना हुआ है उसको कोरल से। पूरा पूरा आइलैंड कोरल से बना हुआ है। ठीक? चलिए नेक्स्ट मेडिकल से बात 60 आने वाला है। हमारा एरिया है ना, हमारा एरिया है नियति 2030 का 60 विजन है हमारा, राइट? और उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे? यूएस ईयू यूरोपियन यूनियन यूके जापान साउथ कोरिया में से इन सभी कंपनी से हां यहां से हम टेक्नोलॉजी लगाएंगे एंड हम नियति 60 की तरफ आगे बढ़ेंगे। मतलब कि हमारा टारगेट है क्लियर। नेक्स्ट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने कंफर्म किया है क्लासिकल लैंग्वेज स्टेटस को मराठी, पाली, प्राकृत, असमीज एंड बंगाली। क्या मुझे आप बाकी लैंग्वेजेस के नाम बता सकते हो? बाकी दोस्तों आपके क्लासिकल लैंग्वेजेस के नाम क्या बता सकते हैं? जवाब क्या नहीं बता तो क्या आप हुए 1 2 3 4 5 6 सबसे 6 कौन सी सबसे पहले आपका तमिल डिक्लेयर किया गया। एग्जाम में पूछ सकता है फर्स्ट क्लासिकल लैंग्वेज हमारी कौन सी? सो फर्स्ट तमिल और इसको डिक्लेयर किया गया दोस्तों आपके 2004। ठीक, उसके बाद संस्कृत 2005, देन कन्नड़ा 2008, आफ्टर दैट तेलुगु 2008, आफ्टर मलयालम 2013। ये 2014 में पहला अटेम्प्ट किया तमिल नहीं। सो तमिल, संस्कृत, कन्नड़ा, तेलुगु, मलयालम एंड उड़िया। अब क्या नाम? इनके नाम इसके अलावा क्या है? इसके अलावा हमारा था अभी जो आपके मराठी, पाली, प्राकृत, असमीज एंड बंगाली इनको क्या है स्टेटस क्लासिकल लैंग्वेज। ठीक है जी, ये चीज ध्यान रखिएगा। क्लासिकल लैंग्वेज का क्लासिकल लैंग्वेज में क्या करना होता है? क्लासिकल लैंग्वेज के लिए होता है कि उस लैंग्वेज की लॉन्ग हिस्ट्री मतलब वो भाषा आपकी लगभग 1500 से 2000 साल पुरानी ऐसी कंडीशंस होती है। उसके बाद ना आपको एशियन टेक्स्ट मिले भाषा के आपको स्रोत मिले, राइट? सोर्सेस मिले उसके। जब ये इसके अंदर अब यही तक रिकॉर्ड करेंगे आपका 8th शेड्यूल है। 8th शेड्यूल हमारे जब स्टार्ट हुआ था उसको 8th शेड्यूल हमारा तो उस टाइम पर उसमें ऑलरेडी 14 लैंग्वेज पता सुना हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में एक शेड्यूल है शेड्यूल नंबर 1 जिसके तहत 22 भाषाएं हैं। स्टार्टिंग में दोस्तों इसमें 14 भाषाएं थी। उसके बाद क्या हुआ? उसके बाद आपका 21st अमेंडमेंट हमने किया। अमेंडमेंट मतलब होता है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में चेंज करना। 21st अमेंडमेंट से हमने सिंधी भाषा को ऐड किया था अपने 7th शेड्यूल में 1967 में, है ना? उसके बाद हमने 71st अमेंडमेंट किया था। 71st अमेंडमेंट से 1992 में हमने 3 भाषाएं
क्या मैम कौन कौन बड़ी और
नेपाली ये था दोस्तों 1992 में जब हमने 3 भाषाओं को ऐड किया था। एंड लास्ट में 92nd अमेंडमेंट से हमने 92nd अमेंडमेंट से हमने ऐड किया था हिंदी एसएम बी फॉर उर्दू, टी फॉर टूनी, ठीक है, एस फॉर संथली एंड एम फॉर मैथिली। तो ये भाषाओं को हमने ऐड करके आज भी आपकी 22 भाषा, ठीक है? क्लियर है? भोजपुरी को पहले जो ऐड करना चाहिए। हां क्यों नहीं? 20 आपकी हमारी 22 भाषाएं हैं, कृपया याद रखेंगे, ठीक है? चलो क्रेडिट आप देखो है आप देख सकते हैं। नेक्स्ट देखिए अक्टूबर 2 इज सेलिब्रेटेड एज गांधी जयंती ग्लोबल एज इंटरनेशनल डे ऑफ नॉन वायलेंस। ये हमारे सरकार के कुछ विषय है गांधी प्रिंसिपल्स के ऊपर जब पढ़ते हैं उसको टीटीएस टीटीएस क्या होता है? जैसे हमारी फंडामेंटल राइट्स होती है। एफआर क्या होता है? इन्फोर्सबल होता है। एफआर इज इन्फोर्सबल। इन्फोर्सबल मतलब क्या होता है कि यू कैन पुट द आप कोर्ट से हो सकती है उसको नहीं है देन कोर्ट में इंश्योर करें भैया फला फला कोई राइट नहीं है। इसलिए आपके एफआर होते हैं इन्फोर्सबल होते हैं। एफआर आपके जस्टिसेबल होते हैं, ठीक है? एफआर उसको हमारे होंगे जस्टिसेबल, एफआर उसको हमारे होते हैं जस्टिसेबल, लेकिन जो आपके टीटीएस के होते हैं वो हमारे जस्टिसेबल मतलब टीटीएस की बस एक मोरल ऑब्लिगेशन होती है। मोरल ऑब्लिगेशन जैसे सुपर 100 का टेस्ट नहीं आ पाए तो आपकी मोरल ऑब्लिगेशन क्या थी? आपको मैं अभियोग आप रिटर्न देता हूं सॉरी पढ़ ले या फिर आपका राइट था कि भाई आपने क्लियर किया है आपको रिटर्न आया है तो आप टेस्ट देखो आप उसे ट्रैक करो, ये आपका राइट। लेकिन टीटीएस में क्या हो गया? मोरल ऑब्लिगेशन क्या हुआ कि भाई समोसा आपको खिलाया गया, जलेबी भी आपको खिलाई गई, राइट? और मुझे खिलाया गया, ठीक है? ये आपको दिया गया ये हमारे मोरल ऑब्लिगेशन थे। अगर हम ना नहीं देते तब भी कोई बात नहीं था, समझे? आप खाली टेस्ट किया अगर आपके पेरेंट्स के बैठ के दोस्त ना होते तब भी नहीं करते, मतलब टेस्ट किया है किसी एग्जाम से पेरेंट्स के बैठ के दोस्त नहीं होते, ठीक है? तो समझ रहे हो आप? तो ये डिफरेंस है मोरल ऑब्लिगेशन में एंड दूसरा ठीक है? ऐसे आपके बहुत सारे इनिशिएटिव्स करते रहते हैं सरकार गांधी प्रिंसिपल, ठीक? नेक्स्ट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ यूके यूएस आर आल्सो फाइनेंसिंग सीरीज ऑफ न्यूक्लियर प्रॉपर्टीज इन विच मेडिकल लीडिंग यूएस बेस्ड कंपनीज विल मेक पॉलिसी। इसका मतलब क्या है? पार्टनरशिप फॉर एडवांस न्यूक्लियर उसको पता नहीं है सर आप इसकी टीम से भाई कोई नहीं है मैंने आप आपको लिखा था नेक्स्ट वगैरह कोई क्या है? पहले एआई जनरेटेड गवर्नमेंट रिसर्च सोचो भाई दुनिया कहां से कहां जा रही है। मतलब पहले एआई रिसर्च, राइट? एआई फॉर्म में है रिसर्च, ठीक? प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया पार्टिसिपेटेड इन 25th मीटिंग ऑफ काउंसिल ऑफ हेड ऑफ स्टेट ऑफ एससीओ हेड इन जून। सो एससीओ समिट हमारा उसको दिन में हुआ, राइट? इसमें लाओस ने पार्टिसिपेट किया, उसके अलावा बाकी आपके हमारे एससीओ मेंबर्स हैं कौन ने पार्टिसिपेट किया? ओके इंडिया। नेक्स्ट भारत यूरोपियन फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट इसमें पहले इंडिया यूके एग्रीमेंट था ऐसे ही इंडिया यूनाइटेड फ्री ट्रेड एसोसिएशन डे इकोनॉमिक पार्टनरशिप हुई थी जो कि 1 अक्टूबर से अब पहले स्टेट हम लोग डायरेक्ट टैक्स का पता था है ना? नेक्स्ट इंटरनेशनल लिटरेसी डे मनाते हैं दोस्तों किस दिन क्या बताएंगे, राइट? ऑल्सो यूज इससे पढ़ना है लद्दाख दोस्तों आपका फुल्ली लिटरेट हिंदी वाला था स्कीम है अपनी लिटरेसी डिजिटल यूज करना है भाषा को लिखने का इसलिए आता है। अब कुछ यहां पर एमसीक्यूज बनाए गए हैं, राइट? जस्ट के मसला बनाया आपसे पूछेंगे ऐसे लगता है भारत के एक्सटर्नल अफेयर मिनिस्टर है इन्होंने होस्ट किया है फोरम फॉर इंडिया पैसिफिक आईलैंड कोऑपरेशन फॉरेन मिनिस्टर मीटिंग इन न्यूयॉर्क। ऐसी बात है भारत का यूपीआई हैज बीन लॉन्च्ड इन अक्टूबर रिपोर्ट और दोनों सिस्टम से पता लगा है
Bangkok Declaration 1967. 67, 97, yes.
So पहले उसको सेकंड ड्रॉ किया है टू द डिक्शनरी का मेजर वीक इन आइसक्रीम एंड
I'm studying from cdsjourney YouTube channel.
सीआर 450 पर ट्रेन मैक्सिमम स्पीड से चलने वाली ट्रेन है शंघाई या चेंगू भारत यूके दोस्तों डिफरेंट ट्रेन पार्टनरशिप को एस्टेब्लिश किया है ठीक नेक्स्ट टाइम देखना तो ये दो महीने के अंदर आपको कुछ लोग दोस्तों आपसे कुछ लोग ऐसा कहते हैं कॉन्फ्रेंस आपको
Bihar.
तो उसमें पूरा because बिहार में बना था, right? ये बिहार बना था। नेक्स्ट ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन पायलट प्रोजेक्ट इसको हमारे यूसी को तमिलनाडु इन्होंने इनॉग्रेट किया है, प्रयोग श्री शरवण सरवाल जी ने बिल्ड किया है। तीन एनर्जी स्टेट मार्क्स मेजर होते हैं, एनर्जी ट्रांजिशन की आपकी एम है। ये तो इस तरह हम इतना बड़ा ईयर करने वाले हैं, राइट? आपका हमारा नेशनल कि हम पूरा तीसरा टॉप 10 बिल्डिंग नेशंस में एंड 27 तक हम डेवलप करने वाले हैं, तो टॉप 5। नेक्स्ट भारतीय, सो भारतीय का मतलब क्या है? भारत फॉर एग्रीगेट रेजिलियंस एडवांसमेंट एंड इंक्यूबेशन, राइट? जो कि हमारी फूड प्रोडक्ट्स एक्सपोर्ट करने वाली है, उन्होंने दूसरों को लॉन्च किया है, राइट? एंड इसका एम क्या है कि हम लोग कैसे एग्री फूड स्टार्टअप्स को प्रमोट करें और 50 मिलियन डॉलर हो जाएंगे 2020 में। नेक्स्ट भारत का पोस्टल सिस्टम विद इंडिया पोस्ट ऑफिस एंड आईपीपीबी ऑनलाइन इज नाउ द वर्ल्ड्स लार्जेस्ट पोस्टल बैंक नेटवर्क। शिल्प सभा का मेला उसको आपका कंट्रीब्यूट करना है, वो सब है। 56 जीएसटी काउंसिल मीटिंग। अब दूसरा तो ये होगा जीएसटी काउंसिल जो है उसमें कौन कौन होता है? लेट्स सी कितना होता है। आई मीन जीएसटी काउंसिल जो आपके डिसीजंस होते हैं, जीएसटी काउंसिल जो होते हैं डिसीजंस को किस आधार पर लिए जाते हैं, बेसिकली कौन सा ओके डिसीजंस, ठीक है? तो यहाँ पर आंसर है तो जीएसटी काउंसिल जो होती है उसको चेयर करते हैं आपके फाइनेंस, ओके? इट्स चेयर्ड बाय फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर सारा चेयर। ठीक, अब जीएसटी काउंसिल एक प्रकार की आपकी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी होती है, एक टाइप ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी। और कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी का स्ट्रक्चर है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी का मतलब है कि आपका पिक्चर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में होगा। तो दिस आर्टिकल 279 आर्टिकल 279 के अंदर आपको पिक्चर मिलेगा जीएसटी काउंसिल। ठीक, अब जीएसटी काउंसिल में क्या होगा कि हर राज्य, ओके, हर राज्य से एक मिनिस्टर, मिनिस्टर ऑफ फाइनेंस, मैं यार चार्ज में सोच रहा हूं मतलब है पता आपको क्या है एक वैसा नहीं होगा, बस कराएंगे आप, फिर आपने मस्त सोच लो, ठीक है? और फिर आप फिर उसको हम लोग कंपेयर करेंगे तो हो जाएगा, ठीक है? तो हर राज्य के जो आपके मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट होते हैं फाइनेंस, वो इसमें आपके बांटे, ठीक है? अब जो आपका हमारा आर्टिकल 279 का है कि इस काउंसिल का काम क्या होता है कि जो भी आपकी चीजें हैं उस पर उसके प्राइसेस एंड बाकी चीजों को डिफाइन करना है, राइट? बाकी चीजों का करना होता है रेगुलेट, ओके? ऑल्सो करना जिसके बाद तो 101 अमेंडमेंट आया था, 101 हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल अमेंडमेंट आया था 2016 उस टाइम पर दोस्तों आता है। तो जिसके बाद होगा कि चेंज काफी हुआ है, काफी स्लॉट्स हमारे हटाए गए थे, ओके? सिंपलीफाई किया गया था, 4 ईयर को 2 ईयर कन्वर्ट किया गया, ओके? ये कुछ चेंजेस हम लिख रहे हैं आप इसमें, ये याद करना, ठीक है? तो एग्जाम में नहीं आएगा क्या, तो एग्जाम में ये आपको नहीं देखने को मिलेगा कि ऑयल में कितना कैसे गिरता है, थर्मोमीटर कितना कैसे गिरता है। बिना रिजल्ट ने लॉन्च किया है नेशन वाइड आपकी पूंजी आंकड़न का एक इनिशिएटिव है, आपकी पूंजी आंकड़न का। नेक्स्ट यूनियन स्तर पे लॉन्च किया है फाउंडेशन ऑफ नमो ऐप, हमारे सब यही करते हैं, ये और बात करते हैं, एक मिनट। नेक्स्ट यूनियन स्तर की किशोर रेड्डी चीफ मिनिस्टर एक इनिशिएटिव है आपकी पूंजी आंकड़न का। नेक्स्ट यूनियन स्तर पे लॉन्च किया है फाउंडेशन ऑफ नमो ऐप, हमारे सब यही करते हैं, ये और बात करते हैं, एक मिनट। नेक्स्ट यूनियन स्तर की किशोर रेड्डी चीफ मिनिस्टर बीमा खान को साहब ने इनॉग्रेट किया है उत्तर प्रदेश का फर्स्ट कमर्शियल क्रूड माइन, कहां पर? नाम चिन्ह नेशनल कैमल सस्टेनेबिलिटी इनिशिएटिव, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फिशरीज एंड हस्बेंड्री एंड डेयरी इज लॉन्चिंग द नेशनल कैमल सस्टेनेबिलिटी इनिशिएटिव, अ मिशन एम्ड एट रिवर्सिंग द डिक्लाइन इन इंडियाज कैमल पॉपुलेशन। नेक्स्ट फेस्टिवल मेरा हो चुका, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट त्योहार नाम है मेरा हो चुका, ये हम दोस्तों मनाते हैं कहां पर? मणिपुर में, नाम है मेरा हो चुका, मेरा हो चुका, मेरा हो चुका, इसको हम करते हैं सेलिब्रेट दोस्तों मेरा हो चुका, मणिपुर में करते हैं सेलिब्रेट मेरा हो चुका। इंटरेस्ट क्या है ग्लोबल कंडीशन बाय सिक्योरिटी गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड अंडर स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार अभियान, राइट? मेरा हो चुका, मेरा हो गया, मणिपुर से एक साथ मेरा हो चुका, मेरा हो चुका, तो मेरा हो चुका। चलो दो तीन फेस्टिवल का बताओ नॉर्थ ईस्ट में जो आप
शक्ति, साइक्लोन शक्ति। Consistency in work, I make notes for CA separately. Okay, if it is good for you, then you can make notes for CA. I just only write the important content जो कि मुझे लगता है कि अ, मुझे मैगजीन में नहीं मिलेगा या फिर मैं भूल जाऊंगी, केवल वही कंटेंट में लिखती हूँ.
AFCAT district. What do you think? Sir, that completely right. Are those words clear? As of March 2025, राज्य 638 डिस्ट्रिक्ट हैं आपके दोस्तों। इन्होंने अचीव किया है प्रिविलेज रेट ऑफ लेस देन 1 per 10,000 पॉपुलेशन। मतलब कैसे लगभग इसका फैंसी है। अगर बैक्टीरिया के पास होते हो, अगर बैक्टीरिया के पास होता है सेल वॉल। ओके, तो किस तरह होता है बैक्टीरिया को पहले करना। ये मैथड वाले बैक्टीरिया है, तो बैक्टीरिया के बाहर होगा पहले तो आपका प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन, फिर उसके बाहर आपको मिलेगा सेल वॉल, इसके बाहर आपकी लेयर मिलेगी, उसको कहते हैं ग्लाइकोडेंस। ठीक है, दिस इज ग्लाइकोडेंस एंड ई लेयर। नेक्स्ट, कोलेस्ट्रॉल कैन कंट्रोल द स्पिन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। इसके बाहर आपको मिलेगा सेल वॉल, इसके बाहर आपकी लेयर मिलेगी, उसको कहते हैं ग्लाइकोडेंस। ठीक है, दिस इज ग्लाइकोडेंस एंड ई लेयर। नेक्स्ट, कोलेस्ट्रॉल कैन कंट्रोल द स्पिन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। ये सेलुलर रिजल्ट्स में आपको कंट्रोल होता है।
Yeah, just to see. I do the magazine from cds journey और अगर आपने ये क्लास की है और इसकी एक एक लाइन को बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ा है तो येस दैट वुड बी इनफ, बट आपको है ना साथ में मैगजीन भी करनी चाहिए क्योंकि उसमें और भी एक्स्ट्रा इन्फॉर्मेशन रहती है। I'm taking a 5-minute break. हैव नॉट लेफ्ट, मैंने 5 मिनट का ब्रेक लिया था. मध्य प्रदेश state government has launched Missile Project to foster leadership qualities among tribal youth. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and Ministry of Women and Child Development are the two ministries which have jointly launched the Swasth Nari Shakti Parivar Abhiyan. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and Ministry of Women and Child Development इन्होंने लॉन्च किया स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार अभियान, स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार अभियान. The Anbu Karangal scheme was launched. Anbu Karangal scheme. The Anbu Karangal scheme was launched by the state of Tamil Nadu. The Anbu Karangal scheme was launched by the state of Anbu Karangal scheme was launched by the state of Tamil Nadu. 14th Sidara Bhavan Khate Chile Festival. Bhavan Khate Chile Festival is celebrated in Manipur.
Sirhar festival is celebrated in Manipur. Asia's largest rail operation command center has been established at Sabarmati. Asia's largest rail operation command center has been established at Sabarmati in Ahmedabad, serving as a hub for the Western Dedicated Freight Corridor. Serving as a hub for the Western Dedicated Freight Corridor in the Global Digital Nomad Report. In the Global Digital Nomad Report 2025, India is the 38th position with a score of 84.84 among 64 countries evaluated in the 4 different nations. In practice, such as visa procedure, tax benefit, economic stability, quality of life, and digital infrastructure. Global Digital Nomad Report 2025. New Delhi launched Never Alone program to address a critical issue of student suicide by providing affordable, accessible, and technology-driven mental health support. The first photographic documentation of the last cat. The first photographic documentation of the last cat in India was made in Arunachal Pradesh. First photographic documentation of the last cat in India was made in Arunachal Pradesh during a wildlife survey. Kashmir to Delhi is the route of the new launched daily timetable parcel train, Union Railway Minister. Kashmir to Delhi is the route of the newly launched daily timetable parcel train. Daily timetable parcel train. Daily timetable parcel train. Kashmir to Delhi is the route of the newly launched daily timetable parcel train. Next is the Manipur Zoological Garden, which achieved a milestone in 2025 by successfully carrying out the first artificial incubation of Asian giant tortoises. Achieved a milestone. Manipur Zoological Garden. The Manipur Zoological Garden achieved a milestone in 2025 by successfully carrying out the first artificial incubation of Asian giant tortoises. The Siddhi tribal community, recognized as a PVTG Siddhi tribal community, it is a particular vulnerable tribal group, has achieved an impressive literacy rate of 72%. Has achieved a impressive literacy rate of 72%. Google 15 million investment to set up a major AI data center in Visakhapatnam. Google announced a 15 billion investment क्योंकि ये सेटअप करवा रहे AI data center in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. AI data center in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh government under the leadership of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has announced establishment of Uttar Pradesh establishment of the Divyang Rehabilitation Center at all divisional headquarters. Divyang Rehabilitation. Red Sanders, Petropapas Santillinus. Petropapas Santillinus, that was recently senior news, is native to the Eastern Ghat. Justice M. Sundar sworn in as a 10th Chief Justice. Justice M. Sundar sworn in as the 10th Chief Justice of the Manipur High Court in September 15, 2025. Justice M. Sundar sworn in as the Justice M. Sundar sworn in as the 10th Chief Justice of the Manipur High Court. Uttar Pradesh government on multiple campaigns as part of the Seva Parv. Uttar Pradesh government launched multiple campaigns as part of the Seva Parv 2025 celebration. India revised EVM ballot paper design used for the first time. Uttar Pradesh government launched multiple campaign as part of the Seva Parv 2025 celebrations. In Bihar, revised EVM ballot paper design to be used for the first time in 2025. Revised EVM ballot paper design to be used for the first time in 2025. India has achieved another milestone in global heritage conservation with the inclusion of 7 natural heritage sites in UNESCO tentative list. India has achieved another milestone in global heritage conservation with the inclusion of seven natural heritage sites in UNESCO's tentative list of World Heritage Site. Tally past 62 to 69 over Union Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated India's most modern sport complex at Naranpura, Ahmedabad. India's largest and most modern sport complex at Naranpura, Ahmedabad. 14 Sirara Khate Festival. 14 Sirara Khate Festival inaugurated in Manipur to promote the GI Tech Khate Chili. IIT conference signed an MOU with Vietnam National University to boost research in AI, medical technology and innovation. Vietnam National University. India will host the AI Impact Summit in February 2026. India will host the AI Impact Summit in February 2026. Highlighting its commitment to making AI accessible and beneficial for the public good. AI Impact Summit in February 2026. Zubeen Garg, the legendary singer of Yali fame, who passed away in 2005, was state icon of Assam. He was a state icon of Assam. Chief Minister Jan Kalyan Sambal scheme was launched by Madhya Pradesh government. Chief Minister Kalyan Sambal scheme was launched by Madhya Pradesh government. It is launched by the Madhya Pradesh government. Chief Minister Jan Kalyan Sambal योजना. इसमें क्या है, असामान्य व्यक्तियों पर 4 लाख एवं सामान्य व्यक्ति पर 2 लाख की अनुग्रह साहित्य राशि राशि पैसा मिलेगा सामान्य जन कल्याण। इसमें बोला क्या है कि 4 लाख रुपीज। दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट। सामान्य व्यक्ति पर 4 लाख एवं सामान्य व्यक्ति पर 10 लाख, सामान्य व्यक्ति पर 4 लाख, सामान्य व्यक्ति पर 2 लाख की अनुग्रह राशि, दिव्यांग पर 1 लाख से 2 लाख तक की अनुग्रह साहित्य राशि फ्रॉम चीफ मिनिस्टर जन कल्याण संपर्क स्कीम was launched by Madhya Pradesh government. It was launched by Madhya Pradesh government. Next is Northeastern state capital of Aswal was connected to the national rail network for the first time with the inauguration of the Berabi Sarang rail line. Northeastern state capital of Aswal was connected to the national railway network for the first time with the inauguration of the Berabi Sarang rail line. Adi Sanskriti वर्ल्ड फर्स्ट डिजिटल ट्राइबल यूनिवर्सिटी लॉन्च न्यू दिल्ली। आदि संस्कृति वर्ल्ड की पहली डिजिटल ट्राइबल यूनिवर्सिटी लॉन्च न्यू दिल्ली। आदि संस्कृति वर्ल्ड फर्स्ट डिजिटल ट्राइबल यूनिवर्सिटी लॉन्च न्यू दिल्ली। आदि संस्कृति वर्ल्ड फर्स्ट डिजिटल ट्राइबल यूनिवर्सिटी लॉन्च न्यू दिल्ली। नमो लक्ष्मी योजना was launched by Gujarat government. नमो लक्ष्मी योजना न्यू फ्रेश वाटर फिश स्पीशीज नेम न्यू फ्रेश वाटर फिश है गर्रा Namoshiensis was recently discovered in Manipur. It is new freshwater fish. Garra Namoshiensis. First temple glass factory got inaugurated. Rafi Berry temple glass factory got inaugurated in Noida, UP. Western Ghat region was a rare dragonfly species. Crocothemis erythra recently confirmed. Western Ghat region में ये species पाई गई, that is Crocothemis erythra, and it is a rare dragonfly species. India's first multi-lane free flow tolling system will be implemented at the Churasi Fee Plaza on NH48 in Gujarat. India's first multi-lane free flow tolling system will be implemented at the India's first multi-lane free flow tolling system will be implemented at the Churasi Fee Plaza on NH48 in Gujarat. Telangana has announced plans to celebrate the Batukama festival. Telangana has announced plans to celebrate the Batukama festival on the lines of Brazil's Rio Carnival, aiming to draw international tourists to the state. Telangana has announced plans to celebrate Batukama festival on the lines of Brazil Rio Carnival, aiming to draw international tourists to the state. Batukama festival, Kohima, the capital of Nagaland, was ranked as the safest city for women in India in the Nari 2025 report released by the National Commission for Women. DGCA granted safety clearance to Air India flights abroad. Airport services private limited, making India only the second country in Asia Pacific region after Malaysia to adopt this robust safety clearance. DGCA granted safety clearance to Air India STS Airport Service Private Limited, making India only the second country in Asia Pacific region after Malaysia to adopt this robust ICAO's aligned safety framework. The Kapas Kisan was launched to empower cotton farmers by digitizing the MSP procurement process. Was launched to empower cotton farmers by digitizing the minimum support price procurement process, that is Kapas Kisan app. Kerala has become the first state to carry out large-scale eradication of the invasive plant species Sena spectabilis. The third Northeastern Aviation Summit and Minister Conference has been hosted in Itanagar. The third Northeastern Aviation Summit, Itanagar. India's first vulture conservation portal launched in Assam through a joint initiative by V Foundation India and the Zoological Department of Guwahati University. India's first vulture conservation portal was launched in Assam through a joint initiative by V Foundation India and the Zoology Department of Guwahati University. ICICI Bank has partnered with the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade to support the IIT recognized startup under the Startup India initiative. The ICICI Bank has partnered with the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. ICICI partnered with the DPIIT Department for Promotion of partnered with the DPIIT, that is Department for Promotion of industry and internet to support the DPIIT to support the DPIIT recognized startup under the Startup India initiative to support DPIIT recognized startup under the Startup India initiative. The 16th century Vrindavani Vastra, a silk tapestry crafted under the guidance of Srimanta Shankaradev will be loaned to Assam by the British Museum in 2027. Vrindavani Vastra silk tapestry crafted under the guidance of Srimanta Shankaradev will be loaned to Assam by the British Museum in 2027. Recently conflict between humans in Himalaya. Brown bears has been rising across the Himalaya. The Himalayan brown bear is also called Himalayan red bear. Isabelline bear or Zoote and is a subspecies of the brown bear. Recently conflict between humans and Himalayan brown bear has been rising across the Himalaya. The Himalayan brown bear is also called as Himalayan red bear, Isabelline bear or Zoote and is a subspecies of the brown bear. India and Australia signed a mutual recognition arrangement for organic product as part of India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement. India-Australia signed a mutual recognition arrangement for organic product. India's first Dugong Conservation Reserve. India's first Dugong Conservation Reserve is situated in Pagba, Tamil Nadu. India achieved its best ever position in the SDG, ranking 99 out of 167 countries. India achieved its best ever position. In the SDG Index 2012, ranking 99. Launch of 500 new Atal tinkering labs in Jammu and Kashmir. Launch of 500 new Atal tinkering labs in Jammu and Kashmir. Launch of 500 new Atal tinkering labs in Jammu and Kashmir under the Frontier Region Program Institute and Innovation at the school level. Atal tinkering labs ATLs in Jammu and Kashmir. The state of Bihar is home to both. Bihar is home to both the Gokul Jalashay in Buxar and Udaipur Jheel in West Ampan, which has been designated as Ramsar wetland. The second national mediation. The second National Mediation Conference 2025 was inaugurated in Bhubaneswar by the Chief Justice of India, Justice B.R. Gawai. The second National Mediation Conference 2025, the second National Mediation Conference 2025 was inaugurated in Bhubaneswar. The second National Mediation Conference 2025 was inaugurated in Bhubaneswar. The second National Mediation Conference 2025 was inaugurated in Bhubaneswar. Oil India Limited announced its first confirmed natural gas delivery of the Andaman Island. Oil India Limited announced its first confirmed natural gas discovery of the Andaman Island. Oil India Limited announced its first confirmed natural gas discovery of the Andaman Island. The reserve in Himachal Pradesh has been included in the UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserve during the World Congress of Biosphere Reserve held in Hangzhou, China. Senior Advocate R. Venkataramani has been reappointed as the Attorney General of India for a further 2-year term. He has been reappointed as the Attorney General of India. He has been reappointed as the Attorney General for a further 2-year term. The Delhi Joy Board is inaugurating India's largest wastewater treatment plant in Okhla, covering 40 acres with a total project cost of 1,161.18 crore. The Delhi Jal Board is inaugurating Asia's largest wastewater treatment plant in Okhla. The Delhi Jal Board is inaugurating Asia's largest wastewater treatment plant in Okhla. India and Bhutan have agreed to develop 2 cross-border rail project, that is Kokrajal PLF and Banarhat Samatse, with a total investment of 4033 crore. Ministry of Ayush inaugurated its first integrative oncology research and care center at All India Institute of Ayurveda in Dharwad, Goa. Ministry of Ayush inaugurated its first integrative oncology research and care center. Ministry of Ayush inaugurated its first integrative oncology research and care center at the All India Institute of Ayurveda in Dharwad, Goa. Ministry of Ayush inaugurated its first integrative oncology research and care center at the All India Institute of Ayurveda in Dharwad, Goa. Ministry of Ayush inaugurated its first integrative oncology research and care center at the All India Institute of Ayurveda in Dharwad, Goa. The Mukhyamantri Mahila Rozgar Yojana aims to economically empower women in Bihar. Mukhyamantri Mahila Rozgar Yojana by providing 10,000 each to 75 lakh beneficiaries through direct benefit transfer. DBT को मिलेगा मुख्यमंत्री महिला रोजगार योजना. स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार अभियान, स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार अभियान. Ministry of Ayush joins Prime Minister स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार अभियान to promote women's health and well-being nationwide campaign. Ministry of Ayush. Here the Ministry of Ayush joins the Ministry of Ayush joins the Prime Minister स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार अभियान to promote women's health and well-being nationwide campaign to strengthen screening, maternal health service, lifestyle counseling, yoga and Ayush intervention for women. State, UT, self-help groups and institutions to mobilize communities for holistic women health care. स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार 17 September to 2 October. Changing the health landscape of the nation, continuing medical and healthcare inauguration of the 8th Rashtriya Poshan Ma and distribution of maternity benefits under Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandan Yojana. Provision of medical checkup and health service for women, maintaining healthy lifestyle and wellness components, easing access to healthcare services and active participation of citizens. Next is India hosted the 89th International Electrotechnical Commission IEC General Meeting. India hosted the 89th International Electrotechnical Commission IEC General Meeting. India hosted the 89th International Electrotechnical Commission. India hosted the 89th International Electrotechnical Commission General Meeting. India became the 13th country. India just became the 13th country. India became the 13th country to issue OIML pattern approval certificate showing progress in digital India. 13th country to issue OIML pattern approval certificate showing progress in digital India. Renewable and sustainable technology. Inflation in India dropped to its lowest in 11 years. Inflation in India dropped to its lowest in 11 years. Electrotechnical Commission. Crisis monitored across 474 centers nationwide. PLI scheme, semiconductor technology mission are making India global for electronics and cleantech. India is leading globally in digital innovation, renewable energy and sustainability. International Electrochemical Commission. About IEC, International Electrotechnical Commission. It is a non-profit organization and it is founded in 1906. International Electrotechnical Commission. International Electrotechnical Commission, non-profit organization, 1906. Headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. Its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. Non-profit organization, 1906. Joint International Electrotechnical Commission, a non-profit organization, 1906. Headquarters Geneva, Switzerland. Its purpose is to prepare and publish international standard for electrical, electronic and related technologies. SMB Standardization Management Board, apex governance body of IEC. SMBA, this is the Standardization Management Board, handles technical policy matter. India has hosted the IEC meeting in 4 times. India has hosted the IEC meeting 4 times. Hunger strike was started by Sonam Wangchuk on 10/9/2025. Hunger strike was started by Sonam Wangchuk. Sonam Wangchuk on 10/9/2025. Stating a demand of 6th schedule and statehood for Ladakh. Reservation for Ladakh. Dialogue outcome. Reservation for Ladakh ST increased from 45 to 84%. Reservation of Ladakh schedule drive increased from 45 to 84%. Reservation of Ladakh schedule drive increased from 45 to 84%. 1/3 women reservation introduced in local council. Bhoti and Purgi languages recognized as official languages. Bhoti and Purgi languages, they have been recognized as official language. Bhoti and Purgi. Recruitment process for 1800 posts commenced. Legal provision. Article 244, clause 2 Indian Constitution 6th schedule. Article 244, clause 2 Indian Constitution 6th schedule provision applies to 6th schedule provision applies to the tribal areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. Sixth schedule provision applies to tribal areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. That is MITM. Next is Great Nicobar Island Project. It is conceived by Niti Aayog. It is conceived by Niti Aayog and launched in 2021. It is conceived by the Niti Aayog. It is conceived by the Niti Aayog. Aims to develop international container transshipment port. It aims to develop an international container transshipment port. Greenfield International Airport भी एक बनेगा. Modern township होगी. Gas solar power plant होगी implemented by the Andaman Nicobar Island Integrated Development Corporation. It is a part of Maritime Vision 2030 and Ambedkar Vision 2047. It is a part of Maritime Vision 2030 and Ambedkar Vision 2047. Goal: transform Great Nicobar Island into a strategic maritime and area in the Indian Ocean region. It is conceived by Niti Aayog and launched in 2021. It is conceived by Niti Aayog and launched in 2021. Conceived by Niti Aayog. It is conceived by Niti Aayog and launched in 2021. It is conceived by Niti Aayog and launched in 2021. It is conceived by Niti Aayog and launched in 2000. Strategic and defense importance: transshipment and reduces India's dependence on Singapore. It reduces India's dependence on Singapore and Colombo Port. Strengthen global trade integration. Greenfield Airport boosts tourism connectivity and provides dual civil and defense benefits. Strategic location near Malacca, Sandra and Lombok Strait. It is near Malacca, Sandra and Lombok Strait. Key route for global trade and energy supplies. Act as India's first line of maritime defense. PM inaugurates bioethanol and polypropylene project in Assam. PM inaugurates bioethanol and polypropylene project in Assam. PM inaugurates the bioethanol and polypropylene projects in Assam. PM inaugurates bioethanol and polypropylene projects in Assam. PM Narendra Modi inaugurated Assam bioethanol plant. Assam bioethanol plant at Golaghat laid the foundation stone for polypropylene unit at Numaligarh Refinery Limited. Promote clean energy and reduce dependence on fossil fuel. PM said India is becoming self-reliant in meeting its energy needs. India is among the world's top 5 countries in solar power generation. India is among the world's top 5 countries in solar power generation. India is among the world's top 5 countries in solar power generation. India is among the top 5. India is among the world top 5 countries in solar power generation. India is among the world top 5 countries in solar power generation. India is among the world top 5 countries. India is among the world top 5 countries in solar power generation. India is among the world top 5 countries in solar power generation. Two key pillars of self-reliant India: energy and semiconductor. Self-reliant India, energy and semiconductor. PM paid tribute to Srimant. PM paid tribute to Srimant Shankaradev, the great spiritual and cultural leader of Assam. Bioethanol: it is a high octane biofuel that is C2H5OH produced biologically from biomass like corn, sugarcane, grains, bamboo and vegetable residues. Indian Forest Act 1927. After the amendment to the Indian Forest Act 1927, bamboo is no longer classified as a tree. After the amendment to the Indian Forest Act, bamboo is no longer classified as a tree, lifting the ban on its cutting. This change supports the livelihood of forest communities and private growers. AI-powered hollow blocks of Sardar Patel. AI-powered hollow blocks of Sardar Patel. The Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya launched an AI-powered hollow blocks of Sardar Patel, allowing visitors to interact with the 3D avatar about his life and contribution. AI-powered hollow blocks of Sardar Patel. AI-powered hollow blocks of Sardar Patel. The Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya launched an AI-powered hollow blocks of Sardar Patel, allowing visitors to interact with the 3D avatar about his life and contribution. Hollow blocks are AI-powered hollow blocks of Sardar Patel. 3 years of national logistic policy. India marks 3 years of national logistic policy, transforming India's supply chain ecosystem, leads in sectoral policy for efficient logistic, propel India's rise in global logistic performance and sustainable growth. Government strengthens multimodal transport and green logistics with development of multimodal park scale initiative and emission measurement tools. 3 years of national logistic policy. It was launched in the year 2022. It was launched in the year 2022. Government strengthens multimodal transport and green logistics with development of multimodal park scale initiative and emission measurement tools. It was launched to complement the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. It was launched to complement the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan, reduces cost of logistics in India to be comparable to global benchmark by 2030, reduces the cost of logistics in India to be comparable to global benchmark by 2030, improve the logistic performance index ranking. Endeavor is to be among top 25 countries by 2030, improve the logistic performance index ranking. Endeavor to become the top 25 countries by 2030. Logistic ease across different states. Index played a crucial role in promoting competitive federalism among states and supporting India's rise in the World Bank's Logistic Performance Index 2023. Next is a Unified Logistic Interface Platform, that is ULIP. Unified Logistic Interface Platform, Uniform Logistic Interface Platform, Unified Logistic Interface Platform, Unified Logistic Interface Platform. It has facilitated secure API integration across more than 30 digital systems, enabling over 160 CR digital transaction as of August 2025. Unified Logistic Interface Platform. National Policy on Geothermal Energy 2025. GSI has identified Geological Survey of India has identified 381 hot springs with surface temperature between 35 to 89 degrees Celsius. 381 hot springs with surface temperature between 35 to 89 degrees Celsius, and in the Himalayan region the temperature up to 200 degrees Celsius. Geological Survey of India has identified 381 springs with surface temperature between 35 to 89 degrees Celsius. In the Himalayan region, temperature up to 200 degrees Celsius. 10 geothermal provinces in India. These are the 10 geothermal provinces in India. These are the 10 geothermal provinces in India. These are West Coast हो गई, नागालोसाई, कैम्बेल, ग्रेबन, अरावली, महानदी, गोदावरी, साउथ इंडियन क्रेटोनिक, अंडमान निकोबार आइलैंड, सोन नर्मदा एंड तापी. हिमालयन जियोथर्मल प्रोविंस, वेस्ट कोस्ट, नागालोसाई, कैम्बेल, ग्रेबन, अरावली, महानदी, गोदावरी, साउथ इंडियन क्रेटोनिक, अंडमान निकोबार आइलैंड, सोन नर्मदा, तापी, सोनाटा. हिमालयन जियोथर्मल प्रोविंस. Goal to accelerate clean energy transition and support India's net zero to 2070 commitment. For research and innovation, focus on research, inter-ministerial collaboration and global best practices. Ministry regulates geothermal energy application, electricity generation, district heating, agriculture, greenhouse, cold storage, aquaculture, tourism, desalination, space heating and cooling technology promotion, hybrid geothermal solar plants, retrofitting abundant oil wells, enhance advanced geothermal systems. Next is partnership and local innovation, encourage local R&D, joint venture and repurposing existing oil and gas infrastructure, integration aligns with India's renewable energy goals and net zero target. Next is Swasth Nari and Sashakt Parivar Abhiyan. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi launches Swasth Nari Sashakt Parivar Abhiyan, and the PM launches the Swasth Nari and Sashakt Parivar Abhiyan in the 8th Rashtriya Poshan Maah from Dhar, Madhya Pradesh. 8th Rashtriya Poshan Maah from Dhar, Madhya Pradesh. 8th Rashtriya Poshan Maah from Dhar, MP. More than 10 lakh health campaign to be organized across the country from 17 September to 2nd October in all government health facilities. 10 lakh camps. Next is making the largest ever health outreach for women and children. Appeals to women to get themselves screened for life-threatening diseases including cancer, anemia, TB and sickle cell. It appeals to women to get themselves screened for life-threatening diseases including cancer, anemia, TB and sickle cell. Cancer, anemia, TB and sickle cell. Next is Nari Shakti is a key pillar of Viksit Bharat, and Swasth Nari Sashakt Parivar is a Maha Abhiyan towards bringing about women-led development. Next is 12 AIR Indian Ports Act 2025 replaces the Indian Ports Act of 1908, introducing modern and contemporary regulation. Indian Ports Act of 2025 replaces the Indian Ports Act of 1908. Maritime State Development Council established as a statutory consultative body to coordinate between the center and the coastal states. Indian Port Act Indian Port Act 2025 replaces the Indian Port Act 1908. replaces the Indian Code Act 1908 introducing modern and contemporary regulation. Next is maritime. Maritime State Development Council establishes a statutory consultative body to coordinate between the center and the coastal area. Maritime State Development Board.
Maritime State Development Board.
Maritime State Development Council established as a statutory consultative body to coordinate between the center and the coastal states. Next is campaign Healthy Women Empowered Families National Nutrition Month. This is campaign Healthy Women Empowered Families, Healthy Women and Healthy Women Empowered Families plus National Nutrition Month. Healthy Women Empowered Families, Healthy Women and Empowered Families plus National Healthy Women and Empowered Families plus National Nutrition Month. Healthy Women and Empowered Families, Healthy Women and Empowered Families plus National Nutrition Month. Location is Surajpur District, Chhattisgarh. Location is Surajpur District, Chhattisgarh. 75 village panchayat declared child marriage free panchayat. 75 village panchayat declared child marriage free panchayat. Criteria and cases of child marriage recorded in the panchayat over the past 2 years. Major milestones in social reform and public awareness. Next is this Healthy Women and Empowered Families National Nutrition Mission. Healthy Women Empowered Families, Healthy Women Empowered Families plus National Nutrition Month. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviewed the progress of the National Maritime Heritage Complex at Lothal. National Maritime Heritage Complex at Lothal, Gujarat. About National Maritime Heritage Complex, Ministry of Port Shipping and Waterways under its Sagarmala program. Ministry of Port Shipping and Waterways under its Sagarmala program is developing the National Maritime Heritage Complex at Lothal, Gujarat. NMHC. The location Lothal is significant since it is one of the prominent cities of the ancient Indus Valley civilization dating back to 2400 BC, located 76 km from Ahmedabad and Gujarat. It is only port town of the IVC. It is the only port town of the IVC. Next is Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi addressed the Samudra Se Samriddhi event, inaugurates and lays foundation stone of development works worth over ₹34,200 crore in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi addresses the Samudra Se Samriddhi event, inaugurates and lays foundation stone of development work worth over ₹34,200 crore in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. Samudra Se Samriddhi program India's coastline will become gateway to the nation's prosperity. India's coastline will become gateway to the nation's prosperity. Foundation stone laying and inauguration of MOPSW at the Ministry of Port Shipping and Waterways project. New container terminal and outer project at New container terminal and other project at Prasad Mukherjee Port, Kolkata. New container berth cargo handling facilities. New container berth and cargo handling facilities and other projects at Paradip Port. Paradip is in Odisha. Facilities and other projects at Paradip Port, firefighting facilities, modern road connectivity and other project at Kamarajar Port, Ennore. Next is strong Ennore. Next is strong seawall and revetment works for coastal protection at Chennai Port. Multipurpose cargo berth of tuna tikra at Deen Dayal Port. Cargo berth of tuna tikra at Deen Dayal Port, Kandla. Deen Dayal Port at Kandla. Green biomethanol plant, oil jetty and other projects at Deen Dayal Port, Kandla. Ship repair facility at Patna. Ship repair facility and freight village at Varanasi. This is important. That is ship repair facility at Patna and ship repair facility and freight village at Varanasi. Mumbai International Cruise Terminal at Indra Dock, Mumbai Port. Next is special intensive revision SIR of electoral roll in Bihar successfully completed. Purpose was to fresh enumeration and verification of voters. enumeration and verification of fresh enumeration and verification of all voters. Purpose door-to-door verification and form resubmission includes all electors, especially new edition after last division. Legal basis section 21(3). Section 21(3) of RPA. Section 21(3). Section 21(3) of RPA 1950, Article 324 Constitution of India gives CCA discretionary powers. Objective ensure accurate, error-free and updated voter roll. Special intensive division of electoral roll and we have successfully completed. Historic milestone: India secures exclusive right to explore polymetallic sulfide in the Carlsberg Ridge Indian Ocean. India secures exclusive right to explore the polymetallic sulfide in the Carlsberg Ridge Indian Ocean. First country with 2 PMS contract, 2 PMS, that is polymetallic sulfide. India became the first country with 2 PMS contract. India became the first country with 2 PMS contract. India now holds 2 PMS exploration contract with the International Seabed Authority. Contract with the International Seabed Authority recognized as a pioneer investor. Deep Ocean Mission launched by PM Modi to focus on seabed mineral exploration. Deep Ocean Mission, it was to focus on seabed mineral exploration, mining tech development and blue economy initiative. 30-year ISA partnership, that is International Seabed Authority. 30-year ISA partnership, that is 30-year International Seabed Authority. India to host 8th ISA annual contractor meeting in Goa, where it will be done in Goa. It would be done in Goa. 8th ISA annual contractors meeting in Goa. Composition and value contains iron, copper, zinc, silver, gold, platinum, hot hydrothermal fluid, PMS, that is polymetallic sulfide. तो PMS का composition क्या होता है? PMS composition and value contains iron, copper, zinc, silver, gold, platinum, and it is formed by hot hydrothermal fluid from oceanic crust. High strategic potential. India's global leadership, largest allocated PMS exploration area in international seabed, first country to explore polymetallic nodule in international waters. Carlsberg Ridge is located here. This is Carlsberg Ridge. Northern part of the Central Indian Ridge, divergent tectonic boundary between African plate and it is a divergent tectonic boundary between the African plate and Indo-Australian plate. Divergent tectonic boundary between the African plate and the Indo-Australian plate it is located in the Western Indian Ocean. International Seabed Authority, autonomous international organization established under the UN plus 1982 and 1994 agreement. International Seabed Authority established under the UN plus United Nations Convention on the Laws of Sea.
Hello, Dash.
Established under the UN plus 1982 and 1994 agreement. It was established under the UN plus 1982 and 1994 agreement. Regulates seabed resources beyond national jurisdiction. Autonomous international organization established under UN plus 1982 and 1994 agreement. Regulates seabed resources beyond national jurisdiction. Deep sea mineral deposit and the metal they contain. Polymetallic nodule, source of nickel, cobalt. Polymetallic nodules are the sources of nickel, cobalt, copper and manganese. Polymetallic sulfide are the major source of copper, lead, zinc and silver. And cobalt-rich crusts are important for cobalt, vanadium, molybdenum, platinum and tellurium.
No, I'm still studying. You can ask me question.
Foundation Day of Central Pollution Control Board in New Delhi. 51st Foundation Day of Central Pollution Control Board in New Delhi, presided by Union Environment Minister Shri Bhupendra Yadav. Established September 1974. It was was established in September 1974. It was established in September 1974. In September 1974, constituted under the it was constituted under the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. It was constituted under the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act of 1974. Also empowered under the Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981. Nature statutory organization under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Its nature is a statutory organization under the it has a statutory status under the it has a statutory status under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Principal function: promote cleanliness of streams and wells, to prevention and control of water pollution, improve the quality of air and abate air pollution across India. Advise central and state government on matters concerning pollution board. Central Pollution Control Board. Coordinate activities of state pollution control boards. Key highlight of the 51st Foundation Day. Foundation stone laid for new CPCB building. Foundation stone laid for new CPCB building. 2 new laboratories inaugurated at CPCB Regional Directorate in Pune and Shillong. 2 new laboratories inaugurated at CPCB Regional Directorates, that is in one is in Pune and second is in Shillong. Pune and Shillong launch of SAMI 2.0 app. 2.0 app improved user interface, enhanced functionality for public engagement and air quality reporting. Next is Atal Innovation Mission. About Atal Innovation Mission. Atal Innovation Mission. About Atal Innovation Mission launched by Niti Aayog, established in 2016. Atal Innovation Mission launched by Niti Aayog. Atal Innovation Mission launched by Niti Aayog in 2016. In 2016, occasion graduation of the 5th cohort of Community Innovator Fellows. Milestone achieved. AIM has now supported a total of 100 community innovator fellows. Atal Innovation Mission objective: to create and empower a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship in India, to support innovation across schools, education institutions, research bodies, industries and MSMEs. Flagship initiative aims to build a nationwide ecosystem fostering creativity, problem solving and startup culture. India's Maritime Surge, a decade of transformation. Mandates for Indian ports include adoption of global green norms, disaster readiness and emergency preparedness, ease of doing business, simplifies port procedure and digitalizes operation, cooperative federalism, consolidates port laws and empowers state for structured coast development. State Maritime Board recognized formally, empowered to manage non-major ports including State Maritime Board recognized formally, empowered to manage non-major ports including planning, licensing, tariff and compliance. MSDC function. India's Maritime Surge. Cargo growth, port capacity, 87% efficiency gains. Cargo growth: Indian ports handled 1,594 MMT up from 972. Port capacity expanded by 87%. Efficiency gain: ship turnaround time half to 48 hours. Coastal shipping volume rose 118%. Inland waterways: global recognition. 9 Indian port featured in the World Bank Container Port. 9 Indian port featured in the World Bank's Container Port Performance Index. Featured in the World Bank Container Port Performance Index, signaling rising international competitiveness. Global recognition. MSDC function: ensure greater transparency, provide policy advice, aid in national port planning, facilitate center-state coordination. Recognize formally, empowered to manage non-major ports including. Next is 29th Conference of Central and State Statistical Organization. It is the 29th conference. It is the 29th conference of Central and State Statistical Organization 2025, organized by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Organized by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Venue is JW Marriott Chandigarh. Can you give me one advice for maths problem?
Vash, maths problem आपको सॉल्व करनी है तो सबसे पहले आप है ना एक टॉपिक सेलेक्ट करो, फिर उसका बेसिक क्लियर करो और फिर 2-4 क्वेश्चंस लगा के देखो। और अगर आपको रिसोर्स चाहिए पर्टिकुलरली एफकैट के लिए तो आई वुड सजेस्ट कि आप सीडीएस जर्नी की मैराथन क्लास देख लो। एक अभी 6 आवर्स की है जो कि एक टीचर ने ली है, आई कुड नॉट रिमेंबर दिस नेम एट दिस वेरी मोमेंट। और जो और एक सेकेंड क्लास भी ली है जो कि न्यू पैटर्न पे बेस्ड है। अगर और कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो आप पूछ सकते हो।
Theme: strengthening local level governance, focus on improving collaboration between central and state statistical department. 29 Conference of Central and State Statistical Organization. 29 Conference of Central and State Statistical Organization. Conference of Central and State Statistical Organization to enhance quality and availability of local data for effective governance and evidence-based policy making. Next is major digital initiative to be launched, revamped MOSPI website iOS version of GeoI starts app by Mana portal. MDS 2.0 portal children in India 2025, environmental accounting on forest 2025, children in India 2025 and environmental accounting on forest 2025. WaveX, a dedicated startup WaveX, a dedicated startup accelerator by Government of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Waves initiative has announced launch of 7 new incubation centers across India. WaveX, the dedicated startup accelerator. The dedicated startup accelerator platform under the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Waves initiative, WaveX dedicated startup accelerators has announced the launch of 7 new incubation centers across India, in addition to the existing facility at the Indian Institute of Creative Technology (IICT) Mumbai. 7 new centers. The newly announced center will be established at the following: Indian Institute of Mass Communication Delhi, IIMC Jammu, IIMC Dhenkanal Odisha, IIMC Kottayam Kerala, IIMC Amravati Maharashtra, Film and Television Institute of India Pune Maharashtra, Satyajit Ray Film and Television Institute Kolkata West Bengal. Next is this marks the first time that a dedicated accelerator cum incubator program has been rolled out specifically for startup in AVGC, that is animation, visual effect and gaming, comics and XR, that is extended reality domain. Ministry of Finance launch of 7 new incubation center.
In that case I think you must start with easier problem first और फिर जब आपसे वो level 1 solve होने लग जाए then move to the higher difficulty level.
11th anniversary of Make in India marked by PM Narendra Modi. 11th anniversary of Make in India. 11th anniversary of Make in India initiative started in 2001 for the government of India, objective transform India into a global manufacturing hub. This is the 11th anniversary. 11th anniversary of Make in India marked by PM Narendra Modi boost investment in India, promote innovation, enhance skill development, develop world-class infrastructure. Focus area 25 key sectors including there are 25 key sectors including automobile, textile, electronic and pharmaceuticals. Launch of Sabha-Sar, August 2025. Launch of Sabha-Sar, August 2025. Ministry of Panchayati Raj introduced the Sabha-Sar. Ministry of Panchayati Raj introduced the Sabha-Sar, an AI-powered meeting summarizer. Purpose to generate structured minutes of Gram Sabha and Panchayat meeting to audio video recording. Key features: produces accurate summaries in real time, integrated with Bhashini, that is National Language Translation Mission, supports study Indian language and ensuring accessibility across regions. Sabha-Sar. The Ministry of Ayush unveiled Prayas. Ministry of Ayush unveiled Prayas, an integrated neuro center at the AII, All India Institute of Ayurveda in Goa. All India Institute of Ayurveda in Goa. The Ministry of Ayush unveiled Prayas. I'm confused. तो फिर आप ऐसा कर सकते हो, जब आप क्वेश्चन पेपर सॉल्व ना तो फिर आप क्वेश्चंस पे टिक कर लो कि ठीक है ये इजी वाले क्वेश्चन है, ये मेरे से हो जाएंगे, और आप फिर मैथ्स को छोड़ करके जो बाकी दूसरे सेक्शन है उस पर ज़्यादा फोकस कर सकते हो.
और अगर आपको मैथ्स ही करनी है तो फिर आई वुड से दैट प्रैक्टिस इज़ द की. आप प्रैक्टिस करो, फिर आपसे बनने लग जाएंगे क्वेश्चंस.
The Ministry of Ayush unveiled Prayas. The Ministry of Ayush unveiled Prayas and integrated neuro rehabilitation center. The Ministry of Ayush unveiled Prayas and integrated neuro rehabilitation center at All India Institute of Ayurveda, marking a milestone in Ayush domain. Unique feature, one of the first multidisciplinary centers in India combining Ayurveda, physiotherapy, yoga, speech therapy, occupational therapy, modern pediatrics. Objective provide holistic patient-centered neurorehabilitation focus area, special emphasis on children with neurological and developmental conditions. International news. The European Commission has unveiled a
दैट इज़ अ गुड स्कोर. आप है ना थोड़ा और किसी और पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट में फोकस कर लो तो आपके मार्क्स और बढ़ जाएंगे. Harsh Yadav. No, I'm not getting distracted. Actually, I'm studying from a very long time. That's why I thought to answer your queries in this live session also.
international news. The European Commission has unveiled a new strategic EU-India agenda to deepen ties with India in trade, technology, defense, and climate.
I'm studying this Smiling Buddha magazine of cdsjourney. I've downloaded it from Telegram channel of cdsjourney. I'm going to read for half an hour and then I will be answering all your queries. So let's study for half an hour more.
The European Commission has unveiled a new India strategic EU-India agenda. The European Commission. The European Commission has unveiled a new strategic EU-India agenda to deepen ties with India in trade, technology, defense, and climate. A new strategic EU-India agenda, European Union, and EU-India agenda. Super Typhoon Ragasa made landfall on Kenyan Island. Super Typhoon Ragasa made landfall on Kenyan Island in Cagayan province in Philippines during the destructive wind of 215 km per hour and gust up to 295 km per hour. The 25th Interpol Asian Regional Conference. The 25th Interpol Asian Regional Conference, where India elected as a member of the Interpol Asian Committee, took place in Singapore. 25th Interpol Asian Regional Center. 25th Interpol
Asian Regional Conference. 20.
Asian Regional Conference, where India was elected as a member of the Interpol Asian Committee, took place in Singapore. The 25th Interpol Asian Regional Conference. The 25th Interpol Asian Regional Conference, where India was elected as a member of the Interpol Asian Committee, took place in Singapore. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam was inaugurated. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam was inaugurated by Ethiopia and is considered Africa's largest hydroelectric project. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Jonas Gahr's story. Second term as Prime Minister of Norway. Jonas Gahr's story. Second term as Prime Minister of Norway, the 2005 parliamentary election. Sushila Karki has become Nepal's first woman Prime Minister after being appointed as the interim leader following Gen Z protest. Sushila Karki in the India passport index, India's passport ranks 85th, marking a slip from its previous position of 80. Okay, a slip from its previous position of 80. A slip from its previous position of 80. India's passport ranks 85th. India's passport ranks 85th. The Maldives became the first country in the world to achieve the triple elimination of mother-to-child transmission of hepatitis B, HIV, and syphilis. The Maldives became the first country in the world to achieve the triple elimination of mother-to-child transmission of hepatitis B, HIV, and syphilis. As certified for the WHO, the UAE pledged 10 million through its UAE aid agency to strengthen community resilience against natural disaster across the Asia-Pacific region. The UAE pledged 10 million through its UAE aid agency. Mongolia celebrated 70 years of diplomatic ties with India by signing multiple MOUs announcing free visas and agreeing on an oil refinery deal in 2025. The Sharm el-Sheikh summit took place in Egypt. The Sharm el-Sheikh summit took place in Egypt. Savita Bhandari became first woman Attorney General of Nepal. Savita Bhandari became first woman Attorney General of Nepal. Savita Bhandari became the first woman Attorney General of Nepal. US and UK launched the Atlantic Partnership for Advanced Nuclear Energy. US along with the UK launched the Atlantic Partnership for Advanced Nuclear Energy. US along with the UK launched the Atlantic Partnership. US and UK. US along with the UK launched the Atlantic Partnership for Advanced Nuclear Energy. US along with the UK launched the Atlantic Partnership for Advanced Nuclear Energy. Freedom Edge military exercise conducted. Military exercise Freedom Edge. It was conducted in South Korea. Freedom Edge military exercise conducted in September. Freedom Edge military exercise conducted in September 2025 in South Korea. Albania appointed DLR the first AI cabinet minister. Albania appointed DLR the first AI cabinet minister in Mauritius. India signed an agreement to establish a satellite tracking and communications station near Diego Garcia with Mauritius, India. Mauritius, India signed an agreement to establish a satellite tracking and communication station near Diego Garcia. In Mauritius, India signed an agreement to establish a satellite tracking and communication station near Diego Garcia. South Arabia signed a mutual defense agreement with Pakistan. Japan's Rating and Investment Information Inc. RNI agency upgraded India's sovereign credit rating to BBB+. Japan's Rating and Investment Information Inc. agency upgraded India's sovereign credit rating to triple B+. The 25th SEO summit in 2025 was held in Tianjin, China from August 31 to September 1. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended the summit and emphasized India's vision for SEO under three strategic pillars: security, connectivity, and opportunity. Security, connectivity, and opportunity. Australia signed a $267 million deal with Nauru to manage the relocation of non-visa holders. Australia signed a $267 million deal with Nauru to manage the relocation of non-visa holders. Australia signed a $267 million deal with Nauru to manage the relocation of non-visa holders. Australia signed a $267 million deal with Nauru to manage the relocation of non-visa holders. India has entered into a landmark joint credit mechanism agreement with Japan under Article 6.2 of the Paris Agreement. This collaboration aims to enhance co-carbon trading, promote green investment, and accelerate sustainable innovation. India has entered into a landmark credit mechanism agreement with Japan under Article 6.2 of the Paris Agreement. India has entered into a landmark joint credit mechanism agreement with Japan under the Article 6.2 of the Paris Agreement. This collaboration aims to enhance carbon trading, promote green investment, and accelerate sustainable innovation. Under Article 6.2 joint credit mechanism, India and Japan joint credit mechanism. Nepal banned 26 unregistered social media platform on September 4. Nepal banned 26 unregistered social media platform on September 4 under its Directive for Regulation of Social Media Use 2018. India has extended 1,000 scholarship to advanced students for the academic year. The purchase is under the Special Scholarship Scheme for Afghan National. The seventh Future Food Forum took place in Dubai. The seventh Future Food Forum 2025 took place in Dubai. The 44th meeting of the Council of Regional Anti-Terror Structure of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization was held at Cholponata, Kyrgyzstan. Copenhagen words Happiest City in 2025. Denmark is ranked the world's happiest city in 2025 by the Institute for Quality of Life's Happy City Index. Copenhagen, Denmark is ranked the world happiest city in 2025 by the Institute for Quality of Life's Happy City Index. The second African Climate Summit held in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia from September 8 to 10, focus on accelerating climate action, mobilizing plans for Africa's clean and resilient development. Second African Climate Summit held in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Second African Climate Summit held in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia Okay, Dr. H. Shankar and Assistant Minister hosted the Dr. S. J. Shankar hosted the Forum for Indo-Pacific Island Cooperation Foreign Ministers meeting in New York. He hosted the Forum for Indo-Pacific Island Foreign Ministers meeting in New York. India's UPI has been launched in Qatar, beginning with Hamad International Airport's duty-free stores. Beginning with the Hamad International Airport's duty-free stores, this makes Qatar the eighth country to accept the UPI. Union Ministry of State for Textile Union Minister of State for Textile, that is Pavitra Margarita, will visit Moscow, Russia from October 1 to 3 to 2025 to inaugurate the Best of India Indian Apparel and Textile Fair. Union Minister of State for Textile, that is Pavitra Margarita, will visit Moscow, Russia to inaugurate the Best of India Indian Apparel and Textile Fair. Turkey entered into a strategic civil nuclear cooperation agreement with the US. Turkey entered into a strategic civil nuclear cooperation agreement with the US. Turkey entered into a strategic civil nuclear cooperation agreement with the US. Turkey entered into a strategic civil nuclear cooperation agreement with the US. Turkey entered into a strategic civil nuclear cooperation agreement with the US. Turkey entered a strategic civil nuclear cooperation agreement with the US. India-Australia Mutual Recognition Arrangement for Organic Product. India-Australia Mutual Recognition Arrangement for Organic Products. Objectives: strengthen India-Australia strategic partnership with economic cooperation and trade agreement for mutual recognition of organic product. Implementing agency: India Agriculture and Processed Food Product Export Development Authority. Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Fisheries and Forestry, Government of Australia. Scope of MRA covers organic product grown and processed within the jurisdiction of India and Australia. Products included unprocessed plant products, export seaweed, aquatic plant, greenhouse crops. Unprocessed plant products and then exclude seaweed, aquatic plants and greenhouse crop. Processed food such as composed of one or more plant origin ingredient, include certified organic ingredient from third countries. Processed food composed of one or more plant origin ingredient may include certified organic ingredient from third country processed in India or Australia. Wine, that is organic wine produced and processed in India or Australia. Unprocessed plant product. Unprocessed plant product. Processed foods may composed of one or more plant origin ingredients. Significance and access trade in organic product between India and Australia. Facilitate export and import by recognizing each organic certification need process bilateral cooperation under the ECDA, that is Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement. H.H. Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Defense, inaugurated the first ever overseas campus of India's premier business school, the Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad in Dubai. H.H. Sheikh, इनका नाम क्या है? His name is H.H. Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Dubai, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Defense, inaugurated the first ever overseas campus of India's premier business school, the Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, IIM Ahmedabad in Dubai. IIM Ahmedabad Dubai campus is a major global educational organization. Shri Dhammin Pradhan Dubai provides legal launchpad for Indian spirit, global and outlook with an IIM A campus. Shri Dhammin Pradhan told. India-European Free Trade Association, Trade and Economic Partnership, Indian-European FTA, Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement, that is TEPA. Indian-European FTA, Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement, take out to come into effect on 1 October 2025. Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement, Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement, Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement, invest commitment $100 billion and 1 million direct job in 15 years. $100 billion and 1 million direct job in 15 years. Boost service, export, IT, business service, irrigation, audiovisual sector, mutual recognition agreement in professional service, mutual recognition agreements in professional service, mutual recognition service in professional services. Next is nursing, sales, architect, etc. EFTAs offer European Free Trade Association offer 100% market access for non-agriculture product, tariff concession and process agri product, sensitivity product, pharma, medical service and processed food under PLI scheme. EFTA members are Switzerland, Norway, Iceland and Liechtenstein. Top trading partner are Switzerland followed by Norway. Top trading partner is Switzerland followed by Norway. EFTA, one of Europe's three economic blocs alongside EU and UK. Service export flourish. education, IT, business, cultural, recreation service, automation service, post agriculture and allied goods, export process for product price, gum, pulses, millet, fruit, vegetable and nuts, most favorable market access to Indian coffee, EFTA market, key export to grow. India's electronic sector to be big beneficiary of TIPA by providing avenues to MSME and OEMs, opportunity for export of medical, electronic, EV component, energy efficient electronics, etc. Sectors like leather, footwear, sport goods, toys, engineering, food sales, retail, etc. will benefit. Marine product export to grow. Textile clothing sector will have opportunity to capture untapped EFTA market. India's unemployment role. MOU signed between Ministry of Labour and Prime Mentor together and Quaker. India's employment rate 2%. India's unemployment rate 2%. Lowest among G20 nation. World Economic Forum's Future of Job. World Economic Forum Future of Job Report 2025. Future of Job Report 2025 announced by Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, Union Minister for Labour and Environment and Youth Affairs and Sport. To enhance job access and career guidance for youth via the National Career Service Portal. To enhance taking National Career Service Portal. Launched in 2015, it was launched in 2015. National Career Service Portal, noting Ministry of Labour and Environment to bridge a gap between candidates seeking training and career guidance, job seekers, employers, agencies offer training and counselling. International Literacy Day 2025. International Literacy Day 2025. Ministry of Education focuses on digital technology for reading, writing, numeracy, lifelong learning, promotes digital literacy as part of true education in modern time. Himachal Pradesh, new fully literate state. Himachal Pradesh becomes the fifth fully literate state. Others are Tripura, Mizoram, Goa and Ladakh. 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 Ladakh was declared the first fully literate UT on June 24, 2024. Ladakh was declared the first fully literate UT on June 24, 2024. Ladakh was declared the first fully literate. Ladakh was declared the first fully literate UT on June 24. And Chief National Literacy. Promoting literacy. Theme is promoting literacy in digital era. Promoting literacy in digital era. Ullas program understanding lifelong learning for all in society. It is a centrally sponsored scheme under the. It is a centrally sponsored scheme. Ullas program understanding of lifelong learning for all in a society. It is a centrally sponsored scheme under the Ministry of Education, also called New India. It is also known as New India Literacy Program. Targets non-literate adult aged 15 and above. It targets non-literate adult aged 15 and above. UPO integration project. And launched by Shri Jyotiraditta Pandya at the 28th Universal Postal Congress, developed by Department of Post, NPCI, International Payment Limited, Universal Postal Union, to make cross-border transfer faster, safer and cheaper for families worldwide. Connect India's UPI with the UPO interconnection platform. Universal Postal Union combines the reach of the postal network with the speed and low cost of UPI, hosting global remittance efficiency. Spotlight. Talwar class guided missile frigate of the Indian Navy. It is the third and final ship of the second batch of. Talwar class frigate built by Yenta shipyard, Kaliningrad, Russia. इसका नाम है तलवार क्लास गाइडेड मिसाइल. अच्छा, INS त्रिकंड जो है, it belongs to Talwar class. Talwar class guided missile frigate of the Indian Navy. It is the third and final ship of the second batch of Talwar class frigate built by Yanta shipyard, Kaliningrad, Russia, part of Mediterranean Sea deployment. Represented Indian Navy in exercise Bright Star 2024. It represented Indian Navy in exercise Bright Star 2025. Exercise also included Indian Army Air Force. Certificate completed. Port call at Alexandria, Egypt. INS Trikant. It is the third and final ship of the second batch of Talwar class frigate. INS Trikant INS का focus air, land and sea operation, regional security, interoperability and irregular warfare. Other participant Italy, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Greece, USA. Bright Star. It is a what is Bright Star? It is biennial multilateral exercise led by US Central Command. It is a biennial multilateral exercise led by US Central Command. Exercise Bright Star is a biennial exercise led by US Central Command. इसमें participate किया था Italy, Egypt, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Greece and USA. Talwar class guided missile frigate of the Indian Navy. It is third and final ship of the second batch of Talwar class frigate built by Yantar shipyard, Kaliningrad, Russia. INS Deccan, a stealth frigate of the Indian Navy, reached Salamis by Greece on 13th of September. The ship is part of its ongoing Mediterranean Sea deployment. It will take part in the first ever bilateral maritime exercise between India and Greece. It will also take part in, it will okay. It reached to Greece. It reached to Greece. The ship is part of its ongoing. Okay. It will take part in the first ever. It will take part in the first ever bilateral maritime exercise. First ever bilateral maritime exercise between India and Greece. Aim to enhance interoperability, define tactical skills, and strengthen operational synergy between both the navies. India-Greece joint exercises in AUKUS, that is air exercise, passing exercise, तरंग शक्ति multilateral air exercise है. ये जो तरंग शक्ति है, it is a multilateral. तरंग शक्ति is a multilateral air exercise. in AUKUS हो गई, PASEX हो गई, and multilateral exercise, that is तरंग शक्ति. INS Kadmar, special honor, led the mobile fleet review on 04 September 2025 during Papua New Guinea's 50th Independence Day. INS Kadmat, special honor, led the mobile fleet review on 04 September 2024 during Papua New Guinea's 50th Independence Day. Indians in this anti-submarine warfare combat, primary role anti-submarine warfare, the project ships in protect shipping convoys and protects from enemy submarine attack, named after Karnataka Island. It is commissioned on January 2016. Karnataka Island, Lakshadweep Island. Participating in exercise Pacific Reach. Exercise. It is participating in exercise. Pacific Reach 2025. Pacific Reach 2025. Participating in exercise Pacific Reach 2025. Participating in exercise Pacific Reach 2025. अच्छा ये जो है ये INS निस्तार के बारे में. It is about INS निस्तार, a multinational submarine rescue exercise. It is a multinational submarine rescue exercise commissioned on 18 July 2024. Represents Atmanirbhar with 80% indigenous content. Host Singapore participation from 40 nations. Active and observer secret sites, scan, sonar, ROV work in observation class and deep sea diving system. Act as MO-ship mothership of deep submergence vehicle. It acts as the MO-ship mothership for deep submergence rescue vehicle DSRV operation. Exercise Pacific Reach began in 1996 and is held biannually once every 2 years. And this exercise is held in every 2 years. That is exercise Pacific Reach 2024. Exercise Pacific Reach 2024. INS Nisar Indian Navy की latest indigenous built diving support vessel made its maiden port call at Changi Naval Base, Singapore on 14 September. INS Trikant, INS Kadmat, and then INS Aravali. INS Aravali, commissioned at Gurugram. It has been commissioned at Gurugram.
I am taking a 2-minute break.
CGGS to build a center hosted in India. ICG to bid for the presidency of the fifth CGGS 2027 to be hosted in India. Announcement ICG to bid for the presidency of the fifth CGGS 2027 to be hosted in India. Announcement ICG to bid for the presidency of the fifth CGGS 2027 to be hosted in India. Announcement is ICG to bid for the presidency of the fifth CGGS 2027 to be hosted in India. In 2027. Initiated by the Japan Coast Guard and the Nippon Foundation after the breath of dialogue cooperation and confidence building among Coast Guard globally rising the February 1 and 49th Raising Day in 2025 celebrating the founding of the ICG in 1977. India India's maritime exercise 2025 Northern bilateral सबसे पहली है. This is the Northern bilateral exercise between Indian Navy and Indian navies and they combined participate. Location is in Mediterranean Sea to enhance interoperability and strengthen defense cooperation between India and these exercises यहाँ पर रशिया में हुई exercise यहाँ पर exercise after 2025 it is in Russia. Next is Indian participation, a contingent of 65 members, 57 army plus 7 air force plus 1 navy. It is a multilateral exercise after Russia. More regiment has participated. Object is strengthen military cooperation and participating nation, exchange tactic, technical procedures and conventional warfare, counter-terrorism operation. The exercise series of Indian Soviet together and Russia since 2009. Exercise Yuddhabhyas. Exercise Yuddhabhyas 2025. Exercise Yuddhabhyas 2025. India USA Joint Military Exercise. India USA Joint Military Exercise. 21st edition is this. This is the 21st edition. This is the 21st edition. Location Fort Wayne, Alaska, USA. Its location is in Alaska. Exercise Yuddhabhyas. Vajrahar. Salvage Scope India and Malabar exercises. Vajrahar Slave Salvage Scope India and Malabar exercise Map 3. Exercise Map 3 with Thailand next one for that is 14th. This is the 14th edition, that is X14 and Ongoi Meghalaya joint training started in 2007. It is one of the key bilateral exercises between India and Thailand. Siam Bharat 2024. Indian Air Force and Royal Thai Air Force Siam Bharat to Thailand focus area material assistance and disaster relief operation. Combined operation review and evaluation core program 2025. Combined operation review and evaluation program, that is 2025. Combined operational review and evaluation. Combined operational review and evaluation program organized by Headquarters Integrated Defense Staff, New Delhi. Venue is United Service Institution of India, New Delhi. Combined operational review and evaluation program. Purpose platform for civil military engagement and national security. Participants senior officers from Indian Armed Forces, Ministry of Defense, External Affairs, Home Minister. Combined operational review and evaluation. India and Morocco sign MOU to deepen defense cooperation. Next is Agni Prime Missile. Railways launch DRDO. A successful launch of intermediate range Agni Prime Missile by DRDO Strategic Forces Command range. Its range is up to 200 km. Its range is up to 2,000 km, not 200 km. Its range is up approximately 2,000 km. It was launched from Railways Mobile Launcher app under full operation scenarios. It downloaded mobile version of Agni purely inducted into service after multiple successful trial. Next is inaugurated Tata Advanced System Limited. Location is in Morocco. Inaugurated from the Morocco Defense Minister Al little wheel armor platform to produce the wheel armor platform developed jointly by TASL and DRDO. It is developed by to produce wheel armored platform. WHAP 882 developed jointly by TASL and DRDO is a modern modular combat vehicle. WHAP is a modern modular combat vehicle offering survivable normal queue, hurricane ballistic and mine protection, independent suspension system, central tire inflation system, high power engine for superior mode of mobility. MSDCA Kalyani MSDCA Kalyani, a 1991 batch officer of the Indian Civil Accounts Service, has been charged as a new Comptroller General of Accounts in the Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance. She is the 29th officer to hold this prestigious position. And Ms. DCA Kalyani, Coconut Development Board, has celebrated the World Coconut Day by launching its new revised scheme presenting the Export Excellence Award at the Athletics Convention Centre, Kamali in Kerala. Type statutory body. Coconut Development Board is a statutory body under Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare proposing integrated development of coconut cultivation industry in India, established 12 January. It was 3rd January 1981, headquartered at Kochi, Kerala. 12 January 1981, MOU signed between IDEX, DO Innovation for Defence Excellence, and Defence Innovation Organization itself. An MOU is signed between IDEX, DO, that is Innovation for Defence Excellence, Defence Innovation Organization itself India Limited, to develop dual-use cutting-edge tech useful for both defence and education. To develop a dual-use cutting-edge tech useful for both defence and education, linked to the new Aspire program, accelerating strategic progress in research and education. It is linked to the new Aspire program, accelerating strategic progress in research and education. IDEX DO, that is a flagship initiative of Ministry of Defence. IDEX Innovation for Defence Excellence is launched 2001 at 5 p.m. Narendra Modi. Purpose to promote innovation startup in the defence sector has become a game changer in India's defence ecosystem by supporting indigenous tech solution. HCL India Limited, a mini Ratna. What is HCL Limited? HCL India Limited. It is a mini Ratna category 1 CPSC under the mini Ratna category 1 CPSC under the Ministry of Education. Mini Ratna category 1 CPSC under the Ministry of Education. Next is Aspire Program 2025, accelerating strategic progress in research education, launched in September 2025. Collaboration and LSD Ministry of Defence and HCL India Limited, Ministry of Education. Objective of Aspire: launch, develop innovation useful for defence, like AI, cybersecurity in the wheeling sector, like EdTech, support startup MSME innovator to create scalable tech solution for nationally, combine IDEX defense expertise with excellent education and focused innovation, encourage homegrown technology to reduce reliance on foreign important critical areas, account aggregator, AA ecosystem 4-year celebration, account aggregator ecosystem 4-year celebration. Uh, Account aggregator AI ecosystem 4-year celebration of year launched in September 2021. Account aggregator ecosystem, a key part of India's digital public infrastructure, allows user to collect financial data from different sources, bank loans, mutual funds, insurance, etc. Enable secure consignment sharing of financial data with service providers like lenders or wealth managers, helping loan processing, credit assessment, and financial planning. Account aggregator ecosystem, account aggregator ecosystem, account aggregator ecosystem. Global sustainability, green hydrogen pilot project, प्रधानमंत्री विकसित भारत रोजगार योजना, which is भारतीय initiative national Irish mission capacity building in states. Semicon India Combined Commanders Conference 2025. Location: Combined Commanders Conference 2025 hosted in Kolkata, West Bengal. Chairperson Postal system. Okay, sure. Mangamela 2025. मीरेवाड़ा and Pune for Mahatma Jyotibai Phule and By Mahatma Jyotibai Phule and Savitribai Phule, Mahatma Jyotibai Phule and Savitribai Phule.